Hi guys, it's January 2019 and we're getting ready for our trip to Disney World in February. We're going to Fort Wilderness. So in preparing for that trip, we have to get the RV ready. So one thing that I want to get done before we go is I need to get the tire pressure monitors onto our Jeep that we tow behind our RV. So I need to go to the Jeep, or to the RV.
At Camping World.
Yeah, at Camping World, and get the TireMinder and bring it home so I can get that on the Jeep and show you how I go about doing that. Hopefully I won't mess up too bad. But we're going to take you along, and so we'll see you soon.
So we are arriving at Camping World, where our RV is being stored while they are fixing some things on it. So we are coming in to check and see what has been done.
Okay guys, we're trying to find our RV in this lot because as we mentioned, it's been here in Camping World.
Yeah.
It's been here for actually over a year. It's kind of embarrassing. It's been getting fixed, and the last thing to be fixed is a window where the latching bar came off. It doesn't seem like they know what to do with it. But today, we're just going to get the TireMinder so we can get the Jeep all set up to prepare for our trip to Disney World. Just a couple weeks away.
There's so many here. Let's go through here. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. And we are trying to find our RV in here, and we're not having any luck. Find it. Oh my gosh. They like have them jammed in here. Maybe it's near the front. This is ridiculous. Okay, Patrick just called me and he just told me he found where the RV is. So I am off to meet up with him.
This one.
Oh. You did find it? Oh, you lost it now? Okay. All right.
It's over here.
Okay. We're coming. Oh my. Okay, so here's our RV.
Glasses on. But on these locks there's an M, which means there's a master. There's a master key that opens up all RVs, most RVs. So if you see an M on your lock, somebody has a master key and you could possibly get into your RV.
The steps aren't working. Okay.
Alright, so we're in the RV. We just picked up the TireMinder, so I can take that home and get the Jeep all set up on it. It monitors the tire pressures. And while I'm here, I'm picking up the old Patriot, Blue Ox Patriot braking system. We were having a problem with our old one where you go over a bump on the interstate and it applies the brakes of the Jeep, and when we get that jolt, that's not good for the brakes or the hitch or anything. So we bought a new one, Patriot 2. So I won't need this anymore. Got to tape up the little manual braking system there. But anyways, we'll let you know how it goes.
our passenger side window. That has been off for what, honey? Over a year?
Yeah. Yeah, our trip to Ohio, it was before November. So, because we told them about it in November of 2017. And we're still waiting on it to be repaired. And if you want to see our solution, this is how we open the window. The shower handle. We just put this on the window, and then we can slide it open and close. But that's a pain, so they need to fix it. Okay, this is day 2 of our preparation for our next trip, and we came back from the RV. And then now it's time to put on these tire pressure monitors. So I went with the brass. What I've read about the brass was that it will accept either the stainless steel tire stems or various other metals, where if you get the stainless steel sensors, you can only put them on the stainless steel. I hope I got the metal right, but if you mix 2 different metals, I guess you have corrosion and such, but the brass, you don't have to worry about it. So for a couple, for 2, it's about $70. So we're going to install this today. So let me get this open, and we'll get out there by the car, and I'll go ahead and program it up. Okay, we're outside. It's about 50 degrees today, so that's good. All right, so all we have to do, in theory, we just take these valve stems off, or not the valve stems, the valve cap. And they give you these nice little nuts. Put one on. And that's going to lock this transmitter onto the tire stem. Oh, but before we do that, we're going to take our TireMinder here. I have to go into learn mode. So I press these 2 down for a few seconds. Now we're in learn mode. As you can see, I already have the first 6 here programmed, and that's to our RV. The 2 front wheels, and I guess you call them dualies, on the back on either side. So now I want to do the Jeep. I'll probably go with these first 2 to represent our towing vehicle. So I just have to scroll down. Okay, let's go with, so this is the front left. There you go. So this being our driver's side front tire, I'll put it right there. Now with that flashing, I should, in theory, just have to put this valve stem on, and hopefully it'll read it. Yeah. So it's showing 33 psi for the left tire. Now so now it's staying solid blue. So it did see that, and then that's all there is to it. So now let's go to the driver's side rear tire, and we'll do the same thing. All right, just removing this, putting my nut on. And as mentioned, okay, so I got this flashing. It's in learn mode. That's the L. the learn. All right. And I put that on. And let's see, there you go, 33 psi. And then I take this nut and I tighten it up against the sensor, and that kind of locks it right there. So I'm going to do the other two, and I'll see you inside. So somehow I'll need to set the psi for those sensors, because right now it's saying I have low pressure.
Okay.
That's because the RV requires, 90 psi and up. But the towed, or the towing vehicle, doesn't require that much. All right, now that we have the sensors installed and we have it programmed in the TireMinder, now we have to set the PSI, which will tell the TireMinder when to alert us if the pressure goes too low or if it goes too high.
Okay, do it again.
The camera person is allergic to the sun and she sneezes. So, okay. So supposedly I can hold the center key down there, and I then scroll. Oh, that's right.
I see you in the thing, so we might have to go inside and do it because the sun is. I see you. I don't know if you can really see. You see the camera. We're gonna have to go inside. Okay, let's go inside so we can. That will be. I'm still recording. Okay.
Okay. So this is the first one. If I hit the center key again, it will go to the tire that I want. So here's the tire. So now if I press my down arrow key, I don't know what I'm setting. I think I might be setting the low PSI. So according to the Jeep settings, configurations, whatever, you should have 35 PSI. The tire says don't go over 40 PSI. So if I can, I'd like to set this to 30. Oh, this is 129. I need to go way down. So I think if I set this to 35, it should alert me if it goes over like 10% or under 10%. So let me set it at 35. Yeah, okay. So I'll set this down to 35. Hit my center key. Okay, and the reason why we're doing all of this, because you could be cruising down the highway and your tire hits a nail or something, or you go over a curb, and you lose pressure or you get a flat. And with the RV being so heavy, you'll never know it. And that Jeep could be wobbling, and the tire could come off the rim and hit the car behind you, or all kinds of things. So you need to be monitoring your tires. All right, let me just check our others. So they're all set at 97, and these are set to 35. Okay, so now I believe if I hold the center key in, there, it's done. All right, I think I'm done. I didn't go into other details about setting the temperature because I believe it'll be the same with all tires. If it goes over, everything about this is, I think, like percentages. If the temperature increases rapidly, it's going to alert you and such. I really should read the manual more, but you get the gist of it. So that's it for now.
Okay, that's it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you again soon. And as like his grandfather liked to say, drive slow and sleep well.
Goodbye.
That's it for this episode. So we hope you will join us again, and remember to always. We gotta say that. Okay. Because it's like way in the back. Can you see this? This is just like crazy. Oh my gosh. Crazy, huh?
Hopefully my nose isn't running.